playUSC stops turnoverprone Cal 111. Number 5 USC forces 6 Cal turnovers, while Sam Darnold throws for 223 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception en route to the Trojans' 30-20 victory. 1,111,219 p.m. at conference play is really when these things start to take shape. There are head-to-head wins and common opponents to take into account, and that led to some significant shuffling. Point 1. USC 40, 20 Pac-12. It has now been a full calendar year since the Trojans last lost a game. They weren't particularly impressive again against Cal, but this is a team that was 13 at this point last year and ended up number 3 in the final AP poll. They'll be fine. Point 2. Washington 40, 10. The Huskies got a career-high 202 yards rushing from Myles Gaskin in an impressive win in Boulder. Consider it a coin flip between them and USC for the top spot. Point 3. Washington State 40, 10. It's a bummer that the Cougars game against USC this week is on Friday, because had it been scheduled for Saturday, Al Crimson surely would have been coming home. Point 4. Utah 40, 10. Undefeated is undefeated, but QB Tyler Huntley's injury and a lackluster win against Arizona don't inspire much confidence. Point 5. California 31-01. Even though they lost to USC, the Bears further proved their hot start wasn't thanks to smoke and mirrors. 2 interesting road tests await the next 2 games: Oregon and Washington. Point 6. Stanford 22-11. Bryce Love has rushed for 787 yards on 73 carries through 4 games. In the past 10 years, only one FBS player has rushed for more in his team's first 4 games. LSU's Leonard Fournette had 864 yards in 2015 on 26 more carries. Point 7. Colorado 31-01. The Buffs matched up well with Washington for large stretches of the game, but just about every big play went the Huskies' way. QB Steven Montez is a real talent, but the interceptions were costly. Point 8. Arizona State 22-10. Can the win against Oregon change the trajectory of the program? The losses to San Diego State and Texas Tech aren't looking as bad now, either. Point 9. Oregon 31-01. There was optimism aplenty after the 30 start, but none of those wins came against a good team. 3 straight Pac-12 North games loom. Point 10. UCLA 22-01. In both their losses, the Bruins gained at least 595 yards of offense. Dating back to 2004, only one team, Texas Tech in 2015, has ever lost more than 2 games in a season in which it has gained that many yards. Point 11. Arizona 22-01. The Wildcats are just good enough to hand someone a frustrating loss. Point 12. Oregon State 13-01. Everyone should be more like Silas.